I was the principal of Alicia Chacón International School from 2003 to 2015 for 12 years.
Then in 2015, became the principal of Alicia Chacón, was the principal for 6.5 years prior to moving.
I remember the first time that I went to Alicia Chacón, I was an instructional coach. So I went for a training actually. I wasn't working there yet. I had never been to that school, and so as soon as I walked in, I saw the flags hanging. So one moment that stands out to me is when I walked into the building and they actually had the cultural activities happening there in that main huge hallway.
It was just a beautiful experience. So I had an interview with them and I thought to myself, wow, this would be a great place to be. Having the kids do karate in the middle of the hallway is very different. Former principal Bob Schulte used to have a desk in the middle of the hallway, and he used to visit with the kids and talk to the students. He was just engaged in everything that happened at Alicia Chacón.
I've always considered Alicia Chacón as a dynamically unique campus because of the multilingual aspect of it. Most schools are dual language or bilingual now. Alicia Chacón has always been a multilingual school because students learned in English and Spanish from kinder on. And starting in kinder, they also started learning the third languages, which were the Chinese, the German, the Japanese, and the Russian.
Alicia Chacón was instrumental locally at the state level, and my understanding is that she even served on the cabinet of President Carter.
Alicia Chacón was the perfect fit for that school because she was the first Mexican-American school board member to be elected in 1976. She was the first Hispanic county clerk of the city to be elected in 1980. She was the first council person that was elected for the city of El Paso in 1986. And then she was the first county judge, Mexican-American county judge woman, to be elected in 1990. And aside from that, she was a very successful businesswoman from the Lower Valley. She deserved the school being named after her because she led the way for not only many Mexican-American women, but for boys also, for everyone. She showed us that it could be done by anyone who wanted to do it, especially if you were a Mexican-American woman, so long as you worked hard for it. So that was the perfect fit.
How often do you get to meet the person whose name is on that building, on that campus? It hardly ever happens. So that's something that I know I'll never forget.
Oh, I'm very proud. I've always, ever since I was an assistant principal, I'm proud of the work ethic that the teachers have there. Their work ethic is impeccable. They truly care about the kids, and that's one thing that stood out to me when I started there. You could tell that they were there for the kids. And then now becoming the principal, it was even more of an honor for me to become the principal there because I became part of the family, and now I was able to lead it. That makes me proud.
Every student that went into Alicia Chacón knew that your world is not just Isleta or El Paso or Texas. Your world is the whole world. When you go into an international school and you learn so much, it opens the doors for you so that you know that you're not necessarily just staying in El Paso. You can go anywhere in the world. So the word international defines what the thought process was of establishing Alicia Chacón.